Miles to go, everyone. In rational number part 2, today we will learn some important identities and properties of rational numbers. Let's start with the additive identity. The sum of any rational number and 0 is rational number itself. That means if I add any rational number to 0, the result is the rational number itself. For example, if I add 2 upon 7 to 0, the result will be 2 upon 7. Multiplicative identity, the product of any rational number and 1 is the rational number itself. 1 is the multiplicative identity for rational number. That means if I multiply any rational number to 1 in any order, the result will be the rational number itself. For example, if I multiply 5 upon 7 to 1, the result will be 5 upon 7. Here is a note for you. Every rational number multiplied with 0 gives 0. That means if I multiply any number with 0, the result will always be 0. Additive inverse, minus a upon b is the negative or additive inverse of a upon b. If a upon b is a rational number, then there exists a rational number minus a upon b such that means if I add a upon b to minus a upon b, the result will be 0. For example, additive inverse of 3 upon 5 is minus 3 upon 5. Additive inverse of minus 3 upon 5 is plus 3 upon 5, and additive inverse of 0 is 0 itself. Multiplicative inverse or reciprocal. For every rational number a upon b, where a is not equal to 0, that means numerator should not be 0, there exists a rational number c upon d such that means if I multiply a upon b to c upon d, then result is 1. Then we can say that c upon d is a multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of a upon b. Here example, the reciprocal of 2 upon 3 is 3 upon 2, reciprocal of 1 upon 3 is 3, reciprocal of 3 is 1 upon 3, reciprocal of 1 is 1, and reciprocal of 0 is not defined. Here are some major properties of rational numbers, which are closure property, commutative property, associative property, and distributive property. Start with our closure property. Rational numbers are closed under addition, subtraction, and multiplication. For example, if I take any two rational number, if I add them, subtract them, or multiply them, the result will always be a rational number. But this is not applied to division. Why? Because division by 0 is not defined. Commutative property or commutative law. For rational numbers, addition and multiplication are commutative. As we can see here in our example, if I add 1 upon 2 to 7 upon 2, and if I reverse the order, the result is same. So what this property says, that addition or multiplication of two rational number in any order gives the same result. But this is not applied to subtraction and division. Why? Because as we can see here, if I subtract 1 upon 3 from 2 upon 3, the result is 1 upon 3. And if I change the order and subtract 2 upon 3 from 1 upon 3, the result is minus 1 upon 3. That means results are changed. So same with the division. So that's why this property is not applied to subtraction and division. Associative law or associative property. Rational number follow the associative property for addition and subtraction. For addition, as we can see here, we have three rational number. First is 5 upon 2, second is 2 upon 2, and third is 3 upon 2. If I first add first and second rational number, then result is added to third rational number, will give me the same result. If I first add second and third rational number, then result is added to first rational number. Same with the multiplication. But what if I do the same with the subtraction? That means if I first subtract second and third rational number, then result is subtracted from first rational number, will give me 6 upon 2. And if I first subtract first and second rational number, then whatever result I get, subtract 3 upon 2 from it, the result is 0 upon 2. That means results are changed. So this property is not applied to subtraction and division. Distributive property. This is the property of multiplication which is performed over addition and subtraction. Over addition, as we can see here, we have an expression. If I have to solve this expression through Bodmer's rule, then what I will do, I will first solve the value which is in the bracket, then result will be multiplied to 1 upon 3. But if I want to solve this value through distributive property, then what I will do, first I will multiply 1 upon 3 to 2 upon 5, then put the plus sign, then I will multiply 1 upon 3 to 1 upon 5, then perform the operation as usual and get the result. if I have to solve this property over subtraction, then I have to follow the same procedure. First I will multiply 1 upon 3 to 2 upon 5, then put the minus sign, then I will multiply 1 upon 3 to 1 upon 5 and perform the operation as usual and get the answer. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. We'll see you in next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. Miles Tigo.